Hey y'all! So today's video is going to be super easy and simple. I have gotten some new makeup and I just wanted to do a simple get ready with me. The eyes are just a warm orangey gold smoky eye, and I use the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I got this pretty recently, and I did a look in real life, not on my channel, using the reds and the pinks, and I loved it. But for today, I did something, sorry, I'll get closer. I did something a little bit more warm and gold because I wanted to use this Marc Jacobs blush. So this is the blush in Lines and Last Night. Looks like this. It's so pretty, and it's like a peachy pink color, and so I wanted to do like gold and orange on my eyes just so it didn't contrast, just so it didn't clash. That's what I'm trying to say. And then I just used a few other either new products or products I haven't really shown. I also used this Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer in the shade Custard, and I used this as concealer, but then I dotted it everywhere and I used it as foundation as well. So that was new, and yeah, you'll see everything else in the video. Oh, I forgot to highlight. Okay, really quick, I'm gonna highlight. I'm gonna use the Jouer highlight in Rose Quartz. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I can't believe I forgot to highlight, but it's just a pinky highlight. And I don't know how good this is gonna look with everything, but we'll just do it now together. But yeah, this highlighter is so intense and pretty. And I don't know if you can tell on camera, it's slightly pink toned, but it's not like super pink. I don't know. But yeah, this highlighter is so pretty. Okay, so it does look good. Also, I just highlighted my pimple, so probably not the best, probably not the best idea. And obviously a little on my nose. Okay, but anyway, yeah, sorry, this intro is pretty long, but if you want to see me getting ready using these new products, then go ahead and keep watching. So I'm just going to take the Smashbox 24-hour primer, and I'm going to use that to prime my lids like normal. And then I'm going to take the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette with the shade Tempera, and this is like a creamy, somewhat satin finish eyeshadow. And first I'm going to put that on my brow bone to highlight with, but then I'm just going to put it all over the lids to set my primer. I'm going to take the shade Burnt Orange, and I'm going to use a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to put this in my crease, and this is going to be my transition color. I'm going to take a brush without any product, and I'm just going to use that to blend everything out. And as you can see, it's nice and blown out, and I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye. And I'm going to go in with the shade Realgar, I think is how you pronounce it, with the flat brush, and I'm going to be putting this on the outer V. I'm going to put a little bit and then slowly build it up, and then on the outer edge I'm going to wing it up slightly, and of course we have to go back with a fluffy brush and blend. And I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye. I'm speeding it up because it's basically the exact same process. And at this point, I'm adding a touch of Realgar to my fluffy brush, and I'm using that to help me blend as well. And then I'm switching brushes back to the one without any product, and I'm just blending everything together so everything looks nice and seamless. I'm going to go back in with Burnt Orange, and I'm just going to quickly blend all of the edges together, just so, again, everything's nice and perfect and seamless. I'm going to use the shade Primavera, and it's this beautiful gold color. I'm going to use it with this brush, and I'm putting that all over my lids, and look how pigmented that is. It's so, so pretty. and I just went back in for another layer to build it up. And of course, blending out all of the edges. I'm going to take the shade Red Ochre, and with this flat brush, I'm going to put that on the outer third of my under eyes. And I'm kind of making this a little bit thicker, but I think it's going to be nice and smoky. And I'm taking this really small brush without any product, and I'm just using that to blend to make the line look not as harsh. Checking in the mirror to make sure it looks good. And then I'm taking the Clio eyeliner Kill Brown, and it's just this eyeliner that I got from Korea, and I'm shaking it up to make sure all the product is there, and I am just going to do a wing. I'm speeding through this part, but as you can see, when you're doing your wing, you add a little bit, you take a second and look back, and then you go back and fix it. So basically that's what I was doing. Checking the mirror to make sure it looks good, and then again, I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye off camera. Eyeliner is done, and now we're going to do our waterline. I'm going to use the ColourPop eyeliner and Get Paid. It's a beautiful rose gold color, and I'm just putting that on my waterline, just building it up. It's subtle, but it's also really pretty. And I felt like that eye needed a little bit more, so I just went and added a tiny bit more. I'm going to take the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm using the shade Custard, and I am actually going to be using this as concealer, concealing that pimple, and then I'm just going to dot it over the rest of my face and kind of just use it as foundation. So I'm going to use a Real Techniques brush to blend everything out. And I'm just finishing blending, making sure everything is nice and seamless. I'm going back and I'm adding a tiny bit more of the concealer right in the inner corner because I had really dark circles. So I'm doing that, and I'm using a flatter brush so I can have a little bit more precision to blend it out. And just to make sure everything's perfectly blended, I just used my finger to tap in that concealer as well. I'm using a Real Techniques fluffy brush and the It Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi face palette. Using the bronzer shade, I'm just gonna bronze up my face. And that bronzer was okay. I wanted a little bit more warmth, and so I took the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer, which I love that name, and my hair is annoying me. And I'm just using that to go over the other bronzer to add just a little bit more warmth and color to my skin. And as you can see, it just gives a little bit more warmth and pigment. And now I'm obviously super excited about this Marc Jacobs blush, and it's in the shade Lines and Last Night, which is pretty sketchy, but it's this super beautiful peachy pink color. I actually got it for myself for my birthday, so I'm really excited to use it. And I'm just going to use this fluffy blush brush and just sweeping the product on the brush. I am just going to put this on my cheeks. And as you can see, it's just such a delicate yet buildable peachy pink. I really like this color, and it does have a little bit of shimmer. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's a really pretty color. And I kind of put too much blush on, as you can see, but for some reason I continue to put more on. But now I'm just gonna take my foundation brush, and I'm not using any more product, but I'm just using that to blend everything out to kind of soften up the blush a little bit.
And now I'm just gonna use my lash primer and mascara, and I'm gonna do my eyelashes. So that's kind of the finished look on the eyes. Love those two. And I'm gonna be using the ColourPop Lippie Stick in the shade Aquarius. I'm not sure if it focuses. Yep. And it's such a gorgeous nude. I really like this color. So I'm putting that on my lips, and it kind of looks like the same color as my lips on camera, but again, it's just a really, really nice nude shade. And I'm pretty slow at lips, but yep, that's pretty much it. And that's the finished look. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. And look at my pimple that I accidentally highlighted. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.